Hey, you're watching Outfoxing Foxes, and I'm Rick the Scam Hunter. Today, buckle up, because we're diving into one of the messiest, sloppiest, most alcohol-soaked scam attempts I've ever recorded. This scammer calls himself Michael B. Collins, but trust me, the B does not stand for businessman. From calling me buddy, to forgetting his own script, to getting drunk at a club while trying to steal people's money, this is a masterclass in how to not run a scam. We're breaking down every lie, every script pivot, every moment his brain cells overheat. And in this episode, it sets off a multi-part saga involving Michael Collins and elderly victims, one of which may or may not be waking up to the truth. Before we jump in, if you love scambaiting, scammer takedowns, and real-time justice served with comedy, make sure you like this video. Comment to help boost it. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part of this series. And join the Fox Hunt membership to support the mission and get exclusive perks. All right, scam hunters, grab your tracking numbers, your Tom Collins cocktails, and your patience. Let's go hunting this fox.
Hello?
Yeah, what are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay. Who's this?
This is Michael from Publishers Clearinghouse. I'm the executive manager here.
Your last name is Publishers Clearinghouse?
No, Michael Collins. I am the executive manager here.
All right.
Right from the start, this conversation is full of red flags. Have you ever heard of a professional businessman greeting you as buddy? A professional would use sir or ma'am to address a client, but never buddy. He doesn't even introduce himself. I had to ask him who he was, and he didn't even tell me his last name until I prompted him. Then, in typical fashion of the inflated ego scammer, he will ordain himself with the title of executive manager. They do this because deep inside they want to be the big boss, but in reality, they are nothing more than a street-level thief. The second reason they do this is because they want the victim to believe that they are dealing with someone of great authority. Now, he will ask me if this is the first time that I've received a call about my prize. They do this because they've either purchased, traded, or stolen my phone number from another scammer. And the answer that the victim provides will tell them which scam script that they need to follow. As soon as I tell him that I've been dealing with his company for months, he gets so excited that he immediately jumps forward in his script and wants to know where I'm located. The reason he wants to know where I'm located is because if I was at home or out in town, he would immediately want me to head to the store to purchase gift cards. When I tell him I'm on the Medicare bus on the way to the doctor, you can hear him very disappointedly say, "Oh."
Is this the first time we're getting a call from our company?
No, I've been dealing with your
Haywood.
company for months.
So, Mr. Haywood, where are you now?
What am I now? I'm an 80-year-old man.
I said, where are you now, sir?
I'm on the Medicare bus on the way to the doctor's office.
Oh.
Because I've told him that I'm going to the doctor and can't stop what I'm doing to go purchase gift cards, he will realize that he needs to get back on the script. The problem is, he got so excited that he has now lost track of where he's at in the scam script. So he has to start right back at the beginning. He starts off by asking me the same question he's already asked me. Then he will go into asking me why I haven't received my prize yet. The reason he is doing this is to see if I have been a compliant victim with the previous scammer. At that point, I will flip the script on him and ask him to tell me why I haven't received my prize. He will then ask me if I have gotten myself registered yet. What scammers mean by registered is has the victim gone out and purchased gift cards yet? Scammers will say that they need the numbers on the gift card in order to register the prize. They often refer to the gift card as a claimer's card. So what I do next is I run through the list of commonly used fees that they hit their victims with. I do this for two reasons. One, to make him feel that I will be easily manipulated, and two, so that I can tell him that I've already paid that fee, causing him to come up with new random bogus fees. After I do this, he immediately wants to know how I paid those fees. He's hoping that I will say with gift cards because that is the easy button for scammers to steal money with. but instead I tell him that I mailed it to a merchant banker. This is a little harder for the scammer because it will not get them money instantly as it does with a gift card, and forces him to come up with someone for me to mail the money to, which is usually another person that he is victimizing.
So is this the first time you're getting a call, Mr. Haywood, from Publishers Clearinghouse?
You just asked me that, and I answered it.
I didn't hear you.
I said I've been dealing with you for months now.
So what seems to be the problem why you haven't received your certified cashier's check as yet?
I don't know. You tell me.
Did you go about
I
getting
don't work for Publishers Clearinghouse. You tell me why you haven't delivered the prize yet.
Did you go about get yourself registered?
Yes, I've been registered. I've paid the Better Business Bureau, the IRS, Homeland Security, the Interstate Transfer fee, the Docs and License fee. I've paid all those fees.
Mr. Haywood, what did you do, Mr. Haywood?
What do you mean, what did I do? I paid my fees.
Well, how did you make the payments? That's what I'm saying.
I mailed it in to the merchant banker.
Now the scammer will tell me that I am being scammed. He does this for two reasons. The first reason is he wants me to distance myself from the previous scammer, so he will have complete control over me and my money. The second reason is because he's trying to switch me from mailing the money to a money mule and steer me towards purchasing gift cards. Because I know the scam script by heart now, it is easy for me to flip the script and turn it around on him. I immediately question his legitimacy, and when I ask him, how do I know that he's not the scammer, he paints himself into a corner by saying that he won't ask me for money. So of course, I'm going to capitalize on this and tell him, great, you're not going to ask me for any money? When is my prize going to be here? Notice the long pause in the conversation as he scrambles to switch gears and get me back onto his scam script.
Oh my God, Mr. Haywood, you were getting scammed, sir.
Oh my God.
You're not supposed to send
How
out
do I
your
know
money to
you're not the scammer?
I would have asked you to go and send money right now, Mr. Haywood.
Okay, so you're not going to ask me to send any money at all. Perfect. So when will you be here with my prize?
I'm trying to get that sorted out for you right now, Mr. Haywood, but I have to understand better what you have been doing in the past.
Well, I've already told you.
Remember just a few seconds ago when he told me that he wasn't going to ask me for any money? Well, that didn't last very long, because now he goes right into trying to have me purchase gift cards. When I tell him that I can't get the scammer's gift card of choice, which is the Green Dot Money Pack card, he then tries to tell me to go get an Amazon card. What happened to not asking me for any money? As soon as he realized that it is impossible for me to go and get gift cards, there's a long pause in the conversation where he once again is switching gears and having to come up with a new plan to steal money from me. Now he wants to know exactly how I sent the money. When I tell him that I sent certified checks to the merchant banker, there will be even longer pauses in the conversation as his brain starts to melt because he's having to think too hard. He will then tell me that he needs to call me back. The reason for this is now he's going to have to come up with a plan to use a money mule to launder the money out of my hands. Check it out.
Did you go about get yourself any cards?
No, because they've tried that. I can't get any of those claimers cards where I live. It's against the law. That's because I'm too old. They have a law here to protect the elderly from fraud. I can't buy any of those prepaid Green Dot money back monkeypox cards that you guys always want. I can't buy those.
What about the Amazon one? Can you buy
I can't buy Amazon. Is that a prepaid card? Is that a card that you put money on?
No.
Yes.
No.
If it's a card you put money on, I can't buy it.
So you normally made out checks to the guys?
I sent cashier's checks to the merchant banker.
And how much those cashier's checks were for?
I can't hear you.
I said, how much those cashier's checks for?
Well, they're only for $1,000, and I've sent many of them.
What I'm gonna do for you, Mr. Haywood, I'd have to give you back a call, all right?
All right.
But before we get off the phone, he wants to get a little bit more intel on the scammers I was dealing with before him. He wants to know if I'm still talking to them and still plan on sending them money. He will then tell me not to take any more of the calls from other scammers, and that is pretty standard. I'm actually surprised he didn't tell me to block their numbers.
So the guys
My
that
name
were
is Michael
calling you,
Collins.
yes, the guys that were calling you, do they still call you?
Well, I talked to them last week.
And
They didn't
what
call
did they
me over the weekend.
What did they told you to do?
Well, they told me my prize was be coming because I've already paid all my fees.
So did they ask you for more money?
I couldn't hear a word you said.
I asked you, did they ask you for more money?
Well, they always seem to ask me for more money. They always want this or that, or there's this fee or that fee.
Mr. Haywood, I need you to stop taking calls from those guys. Do you see my number on your caller ID?
I do.
He wants me to give him a call when I'm done with my doctor's appointment. Because I know the scammer script so well by now, I know that he's going to ask me when my appointment is going to be over with. And then he's going to ask me, what time do you have on your watch? So I beat him to the punch and I tell him that I know he was going to ask me that. Listen to his response with a confused sounding, oh. Then he tries to tell me that he has the same time on his watch. They do this so that the victim will feel that their prize is right around the corner. It's all just part of their script. Then, as we get off the phone, he's going to tell me to be safe on the road, which is just another scammer manipulation to make the victim feel that these heartless knaves actually care about their well-being.
You saved my number so you could give me back a call when you finish with your appointment.
All right. It'll probably be closer to 4 o'clock this afternoon. And now you're going to ask me what time do I have on my watch now? 9 o'clock.
Oh. It's 9 o'clock now. It's 9 o'clock now here.
Yes.
So, what time can I look out for a call back from you today?
Well, you call me back at 4 o'clock.
Oh, 4 o'clock, no problem. So I will call you back by 4 o'clock this afternoon to try to see if we could have this straightened out and having your delivery done, okay?
All right.
All right, Mr. Haywood. So please be safe now and take your time on the road, all right?
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now.
So now he calls me back, just like he said he would. But he didn't call me back at 4 o'clock like I told him to. He calls me back at 3 o'clock. And this happened for a couple of reasons. The first reason is he is a complete idiot and has no idea how time zones work. The second reason, as you will hear, he is at a party or a club because you can hear loud music in the background and he is getting drunk. Listen as he calls me Mr. Hardware instead of Haywood. Because I know he's drinking, I purposely call him Tom Collins after the alcoholic drink instead of calling him Michael Collins. When I question him about the loud music in the background, he just ignores me and tells me, I'll call you back in an hour.
Mr. Hardware?
All right. Good.
How are you doing, buddy? It's Michael.
I just got on the Medicare bus and I'm heading home.
Oh, you're heading back home now?
Yeah, I'm heading home. Who is this again? Is this Tom Collins?
This is Michael, buddy. This is Michael.
Michael Collins?
Michael, not Tom.
Michael Collins?
Yes, sir. Michael Collins.
All right.
So what time are you going to be home, buddy?
Well, I hope to be home by within the hour.
Within an hour. So I'll call you back within the next hour, okay? Okay?
What's all that racket going on in the background?
I said I'm going to call you back in the next hour.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye for now. And he hangs up.
Well, that party must have been a good one because he didn't call me back in an hour like he said he would, but waited till the next morning to give me a call. Now that he has me back on the phone, he goes right into asking me if I will be able to go to the bank today to get a certified check. And as always, another telltale sign that you are dealing with a scammer is a poor Wi-Fi or internet connection. So in typical scammer fashion, the call drops and he has to call me back. Once back on the phone, the internet connection is still poor, so he makes arrangements to text me the information of the mule to mail the bogus payment to.
All right, go ahead.
It's Michael, buddy. What's going on now?
It's Michael who?
Michael Collins, sir. Michael Collins.
Michael Collins, okay.
Where are you now?
Where am I now? I'm home.
Oh, you're home.
Yeah.
Oh. So you don't have any plans for today?
Well, I normally don't get up till 10 o'clock. You woke me up.
Oh, I woke you up.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for today, buddy?
I don't have any plans as far as I know. I haven't looked at my calendar as of yet.
Okay. Did you go down to the bank to do a certified check today?
I could do that, I think.
Alrighty. I'm gonna give you. Do you want me to provide you with the name and the address?
Yes, if you could text it to me.
All right. I'm gonna text it to you. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, buddy. It's Michael. Why did you hang up on me?
I didn't hang up on you. I'm having cell problems. My signal keeps going in and out. This is Phil Collins?
Yes, this is Collins.
All right.
You want me to text you the name and the address where you're going to check to?
Yeah, it's name, address, and phone number they need for the certified check.
All right.
And remember, it all has to match. It all has to match IRS records.
Oh, so I'm going to text you, okay?
All right. All right. Bye for now.
All right.
What he does next is he will try to make several attempts to have me video conference with him. I turn down all of his requests because obviously I don't want him to know that he's not dealing with an 81-year-old man. He will question me on this and I will tell him it's because I do not have a working camera on my phone and cannot do video calls. So after giving up on the video calls, he texts me the name and address of the mule he wants me to send the payment to. But in typical scammer fashion, he has left out the phone number on purpose. The last thing a scammer wants to have happen is someone reach out to one of their victims that they are using as a money mule and warn them of the scam. So they are often very protective of those phone numbers. But once again, greed will overcome the scammer's common sense and he will give me the victim's phone number. So now I tell him that my daughter is in the room and she wants to talk to him. I will do this, one, because I want to get rid of him so that I can call the victim. And two, I want him to quit trying to video conference call with me. Listen as he tells me to lie to my daughter and then refuses to talk to her.
Is this Michael Collins?
Yes, buddy.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing the phone number. You haven't sent it.
You didn't see it's an iPhone that you're using, right?
Yeah, but you're not sending the number. I'm not getting it. I'm getting all your other texts, but you're not sending the number.
But I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it on iMessage. You didn't see the little blink came in on your phone. You didn't see a little blink came in.
Did I see a what come in?
I called you a while ago.
Yeah, I don't have.
Blink. It's an iPhone.
Yes, it's an iPhone, but I
right?
don't have a working camera, so I can't do none of those video things.
Oh. But what I'm saying, you could get message on iMessage, right?
Yes, I can, and you're not sending it.
I send you the number a while ago, buddy, but you didn't see it. See, I'm
Well,
going to send
send
it to you on our message now.
Send it to me any other way, the same way you've been doing the other way.
I just sent it a while ago. You didn't see the message came in?
No, there's no message.
Buddy, you didn't see a message
Okay,
came
I
in?
I just saw it. It just popped up.
What's the number you see there?
It ends in 6184.
Yes, sir. That's the number.
All right.
How long does it take for you to have it?
I don't know, but now, hang on a second. I told you my daughter's here. Now she wants to talk to you.
Why she want to talk to me?
Because she wants to know who I'm talking to.
Told them I'm going to talk to her later on when I came over. When she see me face to face, I talk to her. Okay, go and have business.
Well, she's asking me all kinds of questions now because I told you my daughter was here, and now you kept calling, so now she wants to know who I'm talking to. She wants me to hand her the phone right now.
Buddy, tell her later on.
Well, then you better hang up then. She's trying to take the phone from me right now. And he hangs up.
A few hours later, he calls me back to see if I have done his bidding and mailed off the check. Listen to how anxious he is for me to get this taken care of. He will ask me twice where I'm at. Then he will ask me again for the name of the victim because he wants to make sure that I'm sending it to the right person. He will then make sure that I get a tracking number, and he will even tell me to have the post office circle the number for me. One of the reasons that they do this is because that they are used to dealing with elderly people who have cognitive or memory issues. The scammers will talk to them like children and guide them through every step of the way. The call will then drop and he'll call me right back. You can hear the anxiousness in his voice once again as he goes over the information with me to confirm that I know what to do. Notice that he wants me to text him as soon as I get to the bank. Once again, this is because he wants to guide me through each step along the way. Take a listen.
Hello?
Yes, buddy, it's Michael.
Yes, Michael Collins?
Yes, buddy. Did you get the check sent off?
I have not. The bus doesn't start running till 11. I just got on the bus.
Oh, you just got on the bus?
Yeah.
So where are you heading now to, buddy?
What was that?
Where are you going to now?
Well, I have to go to the bank.
All right, buddy. Okay,
and I saw that hang on a minute. I saw that you wanted $5,000. Well, I ain't got that, and the bank restricts me to $1,000 withdrawal a day.
All right, let's do the 1,000 then, buddy. Do the 1,000 then to the name. You have the name, right? What is the name you have there you're going to check to?
I'd have to open up my phone and look at it here. What name did you send?
You don't see the name and the address?
I have to look up the thing and get my glasses on and whatnot.
All right, so where are you now?
I'm on the bus, I told you.
All right, buddy. When you send it off, you need to do an overnight mail, all right? And get the tracking number. Let them circle the tracking number for you. All right?
Hello? And away he goes. Hello?
Yes, buddy. It's Michael. You hearing me now, buddy?
Michael Collins. Yeah, I have bad receptions. I'm going through a spot on the bus right now.
I see that, buddy. I see that. Did you have the name, right? And the address?
Yeah, I do. I have it. And the phone. But I'm telling you,
all right.
If it doesn't match IRS records, they won't do it. So be by your phone when I get there, so I'll have to call you.
All right, buddy, no problem. So call me when you get there. Have my number, right? Or text me when you're at the bank. Yeah, text me when you're at the bank, buddy, so I could call you. Text me when you're at the bank.
All right, I will. Bye-bye for now.
All right, bye-bye.
Well, now the scammer thinks that I'm on the way to the bank, but what I'm actually doing is contacting the victim that he is using as a money laundering mule. When I get the victim on the phone, I will stay in character as Haywood. I will pretend to just be trying to figure out how this payment gets processed. But what I'm actually doing is trying to gather information on how that victim has been scammed. I want to determine if this person is a dirty mule, which is someone who is in on the scam, or if this victim has been turned into an unwitting money mule. And this is where I flip the scammer's script and use it to my advantage. I will ask the victim who they are dealing with. I want to know this because scammers will often change their names between victims. Then I want to know how much money the victim has paid out and what is the method of payment the victim has used to register their prize. I will use all this information to help the victim realize that they are being scammed and to turn them against the scammer.
All right, I can hear you better. This is
Yes.
all right. So I'm supposed to be mailing you a certified check today. Do you know about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was from who are you dealing with on that?
Michael.
Master Michael Collins.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm just trying to make heads or tails of all of this and dot my I's and cross my T's. So has he told you that you've won a prize?
Yeah.
All right. And have you registered your prize yet?
What do you mean registered?
Well, paid your fees and whatnot, your registration fees.
To him?
Yeah, where you go out and get gift cards and pay the fees.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How many fees have you paid so far?
I don't know. I haven't added it up.
Okay. How long has he been working with him?
About 5 months, I guess.
Okay. All right. So you've done quite a bit of gift cards then.
Yeah.
So
now that I have the background information that I need, I will inform the victim that I investigate scams against the elderly and that they are being scammed. The next piece of the puzzle that I want to find out is, has the victim received money on behalf of the scammer from other victims? I want to know how many times, how many people, and how the money exchanged hands. I will also make an attempt to get the other victims' information so that I can try to reach out to them as well and warn them of the scam.
I want to come clean with you. My name's not Haywood. I'm an investigator. I investigate scams against the elderly. And Michael Collins is a Jamaican lottery scammer. And all of those gift cards that you've paid him, that's stolen money. He's stolen your money. And what he's doing to you today, have you ever received money from him, from other people, like a sponsor, they call it, where money's been mailed to you?
Yeah.
And what is that in the form of checks that you get?
No, it's postal.
Money orders?
Yeah.
All right. And how many of those have you received?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know.
Just a rough estimate. More than 5?
A few.
Okay. And what does he have you do with that? Do you go to the bank and cash those and then purchase gift cards?
On one of them, yeah.
Okay. What does he have you do with the others?
Just get money orders or money.
Oh, so you got you cashed it and then got an additional money order and then sent that off to another address.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have those other addresses that you've sent that off to?
I probably do, but I'm not at home. I'm at my daughter's.
All right. So you're at your doctor's, you said, or?
No, I'm at my daughter's.
Oh, at your daughter's house? Okay.
Now that I've determined that the scammer is using this victim to further victimize other people, I now explain the potential consequences of being used as a mule to launder money. I do not hold back, and I make it sound as scary as possible. I do this because oftentimes scammers will have a tight grip on their victim. In order to break that grip, I have to instill a feeling of doubt and fear about what they are doing so that they will stop assisting the scammer in the victimization of others.
So I would like to help you out in this, because what he's done to you by you receiving these money orders in the mail and then cashing them and turning them to gift cards or getting additional money orders and forwarding them along, he has tricked you into committing felony money laundering and felony wire transfers. So you could get in trouble for wire fraud. You could get in trouble if you use the post office through the U.S. Postal Inspector. You could get in trouble with the FBI for money laundering. So I'd like to help you out, because what he has done is he has tricked you into committing crimes that you could be not only criminally held responsible for, but you could be financially responsible for. So all those checks that you've cashed and turned in, you would have to pay that money back to those victims. If an investigation is done and you are found to have been like a knowing conspiracent along with this Michael Collins guy, which I don't believe the case, because I do this every single day. And I talk to a lot of elderly people, and they're like 99 times out of 100 are a victim in this, like I think that you are, where you have been told that you've won a prize and you have all these steps to go through.
Yeah.
So what I would like to do is, help you out and help other people out, so that when you get home, if you could give me the names and the addresses of the people that you've received the checks from, and if you have those still, and the names and address of where you sent the money to, because most likely those are also victims, and I would like to contact them, because what they do is they move the money from one victim to the next victim to the next victim, so it makes this difficult trail for law enforcement to track down, and that's why it's called money laundering. They wash the money as it goes down, and it puts farther space between the victim and the bad people.
Uh-huh.
And so I would like to see if you could help me out with that.
Because the victim told me that she is currently at her daughter's house, that means that she has an active relationship with her daughter. Whenever I have the opportunity, I always want to talk to the victim's family. That way, the scam becomes out in the open and they can form a support network for the victim and prevent it from happening again in the future. In cases where I cannot get in touch with the victim's family, I will contact Adult Protective Services.
Does your daughter know that you've been told that you've won a prize?
No.
Okay, because they've told you to keep your business private and confidential, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they always do. What they want to do is separate you from your friends and family so that someone can't warn you of the scam.
Yeah.
And so, because anybody, if they got involved, they would want to, intervene and stop you from sending off this money and stop you from receiving these checks.
Because the family does not know about the scam means there is potential for the family to become a support network that I can contact to help this victim. But now I will shift gears back into explaining the scam to her in more detail. Once I explain the scam to her, she admits to the amount of money that she has given the scammer. Before we get into it, just take a guess on how much money you think that is.
So was it Publishers Clearinghouse that he told you that you'd won?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So as you've seen with Publishers Clearinghouse, there's a prize patrol, the real Publishers Prize Patrol. And how that works is if you've won anything over $10,000, the prize patrol will come to your house. And when they do, they come unannounced. You don't know that you've won. You don't know that they're coming. And they present you with the oversized check. They have a lot of media there to record your reaction so they can use it for advertisement purposes for people to participate in Publishers Clearinghouse. What they don't do is they do not call you ahead of time, and they don't require you to pay anything. And whether you win Publishers Clearinghouse. Another scam is Mega Millions. Another scam is Reader's Digest. But you never have to pay any fees to get those prizes. If there's taxes involved, those taxes are taken out by the Mega Millions or Publishers Clearinghouse company prior to you receiving the prize.
Yeah.
There's no fee for the Better Business Bureau. There's no FBI fee, Secret Service fee. There's none of those fees. Those are all fake fees to get you to send another money card or another certified check. There's no fees when it comes to winning a prize. Anytime there's a prize, it's a scam. And any time that you use a gift card of any sort to pay for anything, that's definitely a scam. Zero legitimate companies will take a payment in the form of a gift card. So if I had my way, anybody over the age of 50 would not be able to buy a gift card, because that is the number one way they steal from the elderly, is to get them to purchase gift cards.
Yeah.
They're untraceable, and we can't get your money back with them. One thing that we could maybe, if you didn't send any checks from your personal bank, did you?
There was one that I cashed, and so.
Yeah.
And the truth, I'm in for about 20,000.
So you're in for them for 20,000?
About that, around that.
Okay, yeah. So what I would definitely want to do, I'm glad I got in touch with you, is to stop this bleeding of your bank account, because they are all they're doing is stealing from you at this point.
Now that the scam has been explained, and I think she's starting to wrap her mind around it, I move on to determine the depth that the roots of this scam have traveled. I will first ask her if she has given the scammer online access to her bank account. This is a very common tactic that scammers use. They will get online access to the victim's bank account so that they can see when the money is coming into the account, and that way they know exactly how much money they can steal from the victim at any given time. They will also be able to launder the money in and out of the account themselves without the victim having to do it. I will then ask the victim if she has provided the scammer with any of her private information, such as her driver's license, social security number, and the date of birth. The victims will state to me that she has given none of this information to the scammer, but I highly doubt that. For a scammer to have been in contact with her for 5 months and not have any of this information would be highly unusual. I will then go on to describe what the scammer can do if he does have that information.
One question that's important that I have to ask you, a couple of questions actually, but this one's the first one, is did you give them online access to your bank account by giving them the username and password?
No.
Okay, good, because that's another way that they'll get in there and steal. Did he ask you for a picture of your driver's license? You were a little broken there. The signal was kind of bad. So no. Okay, good. And you didn't give him your social security number?
Oh, no.
And date of birth or anything like that?
No.
Okay, because I see that a lot with victims, is they get that information and then they open up credit cards in their name and loans in their name. They get access to their bank accounts and all that kind of stuff. So if you didn't give them your social security number, that's good, because what they'll do too is they'll take your social security number, your date of birth, and all your information, and they'll have your social security check moved to a different account, and they'll steal it straight out of that account. So I just wanted to make sure that you had not done that.
No.
Now I'll explain to the victim how I will trick the scammer into believing that I sent the money. I will tell her that I will send a tracked envelope to her. Then I will provide the scammer with the tracking number, and he will think that I have sent the victim the money. But inside the envelope is just a warning letter explaining the scam. This is a necessary but risky move. It is necessary because I need the scammer to believe that I'm following his instructions and sending the money. But it's risky because sometimes these elderly victims with cognitive issues will provide the scammer with photos of the letter that I sent, thus blowing my cover and ruining my ability to find others and help them down the line.
So one of the things that I do to keep the scammer on the hook so that I can contact another victim is I'm going to send you a letter in the mail, and that letter will have it's basically, it says scam warning on it, and has a list of information about these scams, and has my phone number on it so that you can contact me if needed. And what that does is the scammer thinks that I have sent the payment to you, and he thinks that I am a victim that he can continue to victimize like he has you. Then he will give me another person's name and address to mail it to, and I will be able to contact that person and warn them of the scam just like I did you. So what your role in this is, whenever he calls, basically you just need to hang up and not talk to him anymore.
Okay.
He will call you from multiple different numbers. He will give your information to one of his friends, and they will call you. They will do all kinds of stuff. I've seen this before. They will call up saying that they're law enforcement and that you have a warrant for your arrest if you don't participate, if you don't call Michael Collins back, they will make up all of these lies to get you to try and talk to them. They'll send you text messages, you name it, they will do it because you are valuable to them, because you are sending them a considerable amount of money. And you are also laundering money for them, which makes you even more valuable. That's what I do. And so I'm going to send you a letter, and I want you to just not talk to these people anymore. It's super important, because when they get you on the phone, they're going to try and manipulate you. They're going to try and convince you that you are a winner still. If you mention that we talked, and please don't mention that we talked, because then they definitely cut me off and I can't help anybody else. But they would convince you that I'm a scammer and that I'm just trying to steal your money or get in between you and your prize. And that is obviously not the truth, because I'm not going to ask for any money from you ever. I will never ask for any of your personal information. What I do is I do this every day, all year long, is I get involved in these scams, and I get between the scammer and the victim, and I warn them of the scammer. I do it all for free. I never charge anybody a dime, and I never ask for your personal information, like I said. I offer you this. Keep my name and my number. My name is Rick. Keep my phone number, and anytime that someone comes with you that you've won a prize, or you have some bill you don't think you owe, or there's a warrant for your arrest, or somebody's been kidnapped, call me, and I will look into it for you, and I will tell you if it's a scam or not. I never charge for this. I have elderly people all across the United States that text me and call me weekly, and I've been, friends with them for over a year. They continuously are trying to get scammed, and so they call me. I look into it for them. It's almost always a scam. And if it's not, I can verify that, whatever bill that you had that they're saying is, valid or not.
Right.
So
what's your phone number? It come up private on my phone.
Yeah. So what I did is I wasn't sure if the number that they gave me for you was actually them or not. So I blocked my number from you. But I will give you my number.
Okay.
So my number is.
Okay. What state is that?
That's California. I'm receiving a call right now. Let me look and see what this is. Yeah, so when I get off the phone with you, I'm going to call back this lady named who is another victim just like you are from a different scammer, because she's probably calling to tell me something about what these scammers are trying to do right now.
So I take it I'm not going to get the certified check.
No. So the certified check that he told you're going to get is for me, it's just a letter saying that you're basically being scammed, and they're tricking you into doing illegal stuff.
Okay.
And so he called you today and told you that you're going to be getting a certified check.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because today I talked him into giving me your information. He gave me your name. He gave me your date of birth. He gave me your phone number. He told me that you're the merchant banker for the Publishers Clearinghouse, blah, 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 blah. And I record all my calls, so I have him recorded saying all of this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, she laughed and she joked with me about not getting the certified check. So it sounds like she understands what's going on and believes me, right? Well, not so fast, because I have been burned before by making the assumption only to have the elderly victim continue to talk to the scammer and block me. So before I get off the phone with her, I begin the process of attempting to get her daughter's contact information. Right as I finish making my case for getting her to allow me to contact her daughter, she makes an excuse to get off the phone with me, and at that point, I've done everything possible to help this lady. Now it's up to her to do the right thing.
One of the things is I like to make sure that there's a support network for you. I'm always there for you if you need to call me. But I think it would be best to also let your daughter in on this to help. I know everybody laughs. I don't want to admit it, is what they're basically, they don't want to be involved in this.
No, she'd probably kill me for doing this.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though. She'll be upset at first, but then what it does is it brings this to her attention to kind of keep an eye out for things like this a little closer.
Okay.
And it'll make it like if we find out later that they're, somehow getting a hold of your bank, I would be able to talk to her and work her through the steps of getting your bank account secured and like stuff that needs to be done on the computer or whatever, which you might not be as familiar with as, say, your daughter would.
Yeah,
probably. So I think it's important, and I would also like to, if I know you don't want to, everybody's resistant because, if there's the embarrassment factor and then there's your daughter being angry with you and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's important. I would like to talk to her because I can explain that you are not alone. I deal with literally hundreds of elderly people throughout the United States all year long. I save hundreds of people from the scams just as I'm saving you. It's the same scam. There's multiple different other scams that this is not your fault. These guys are very smooth talkers. They're very convincing. They're very manipulative. And I just want to make sure that there's someone out there also besides me that can help keep an eye on you and we can, track stuff because these guys are bad. I've dealt with some victims that I've got too late. They got $20,000 out of you. I've had other victims take second mortgages out on their home and now they're homeless.
No, God.
Yeah, and so it can be really bad, and these guys come up with new and trickier tricks every day, and so for me, I do this all the time, and I learn new stuff about scams every day that they're changing and getting more elaborate and crazy and things that I would never think of because I'm not a jerk who rips off people. But so it's really hard. I just want to make sure there's a really good support network for you. You have me for the rest of your life. If you need to ask me a question, you call me up. I'll look into it for you. Like I say, never charge you a dime.
All right.
I think it's important for you to tell her and let her contact me, or I could contact her. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You could also make police reports. Generally, the local police department are going to say, oh, this, isn't our jurisdiction because these people are overseas and they want to do it. You can make a report with the FBI, and I encourage you to do so. But once again, you'd have to do that on the computer through the IC3 network, and your daughter would have to help you out with that. There's ways of securing your credit that I would like to talk to her about as well, but you'd have to do that all online. Mm-hmm. And I want her to do that because, like I say, I don't want any of your personal information. I would like her to get your personal information and stuff like that and set these credit blocks up on your credit so that these scammers can't open accounts in your name.
Okay. Well,
so, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to have to let you go because the grandkids just got off the bus in the front yard, and I don't want them to know anything about this.
Yes. That's perfect. And you can call me back or text me at that number anytime. And you're on a cell phone, right?
Yeah.
So what I'll do is when we get off the phone, I'm going to send you a text and say, "Hi, this is Rick, the Scam Hunter," and that way you'll have my phone number on there, and you can add my name to your list.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I'll talk to you later, and I'll be sending you that letter. Remember, don't talk to these guys. Hang up when they call.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
And that, Scam Hunters, is where I'll pause today's investigation into Michael B. Collins, the executive manager / party animal / gift card connoisseur. But the real twist comes next, because after I confronted his money mule, after she admitted how long she's been talking to him, the big question becomes, did she turn on the scammer or did she turn on me? Did she warn him? Did she block me? Did she send him photos of my warning letter? Or did she finally break free from Collins' grip? You'll find out in the upcoming episodes of this multi-part series. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video, drop a comment. It helps push the content to more people. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. And join the Fox Hunt membership to support the mission of exposing scammers and protecting victims. I'm Rick the Scam Hunter. Let's keep outfoxing these foxes. And as always, stay sharp, stay safe, and don't let the scammers win. Thanks for watching.